love with Olympic superstars Jane Torval and Christopher Dean.
Hey everybody, I'm back. And what do I return to? Chat telling me that I sound like shit. Telling me that I sound congested and terrible. It's true though. It's true. But that's okay. The tasty double bass licks of Breath of Fire's soundtrack will rumble the congestion directly out of my sinuses. And then you'll get to hear me just hack it all up live. Oh, speaking of hacking things up live. So, I always, well, it's gotten stronger the older I've gotten, but I have like a straight physical revulsion to the sound of like wet eating. When people chew with their mouths open, it just like, it takes over my brain. And I don't like that. I don't like being sensitive about it, but it just happens. But it turns out that's a thing. Like that's a thing and it's got a name. Is it misphonia, I think? I don't know. There was an article I was reading. It was just cool that it had an... I guess it's neat that it has a name. Because I had always felt that myself, but never... Yeah. Misophonia. How about that? Sound rage. Twisted Soul. Thanks for extending your sub. Never heard of Breath of Fire before. It's Capcom's long-forgotten JRPG series. They did that at one point. Okay, what am I doing in the story right now? Let's see here. They raided a village. The Black Dragons, they're the bad ones. Corbidalis, thanks for the sub. I raided a base to let all the dudes go, and then I raided another base to let all the women go. And all the dudes and women have been set free. And I have the ability to punch rocks. And I'm not sure. We need Wisdom's Sorceress. Ask the man upstairs. Okay, alright, that's fine. Tell me where to go is perfect. Watching any anime lately? The last thing I watched was the first couple episodes of Chainsaw Man. That was pretty good. But no, nothing lately, I wouldn't say. I saw Edge Runners. Oh yeah, I have the statue. Look, okay. Hold on. Monsters won't like to be woken. You can find her in Wisdom. And enter the town if you have the statue. So, I don't know what Wisdom is, but maybe it's that floating city that's next to a rod, I think. Now I watched 4 episodes of Poker Face that are out. I watched episode 3 of MILF Manor. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen lately. It's a kind of vibration like the dragging the metal part of a pencil that holds the eraser on a table corner or a stick being dragged across an old-fashioned washboard. Makes my teeth sensitive, of all things. Huh. Like it makes your teeth rattle? Or, huh. Alright, I gotta go to Wisdom. I accidentally went through an entire dungeon that I didn't have to go through yet. Last night when I was playing 2. I found this like underwater volcano because I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do. This was while I was trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. Okay. I said this before, but I'll reiterate. I hit a real block in the game. Ox was in bed. He looked like a raccoon man while he was in bed, but he was in bed, not feeling too well. And then a ghost with a scythe, the Grim Reaper, popped up over him, and everyone was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, "Well, shit. What do I do now?" I thought I had to go like find some relic to disband the ghost. So I just started wandering around the map, going because I just recently got the ability to walk underwater. So I went around to a bunch of towns and like dungeons that I had no business being in. Cleared out an entire dungeon. Also, accidentally shut the app down too. So I actually lost a ton of like accidental grinding. It would have been really nice to have all that money. But my Joy-Cons disconnected, reconnected so that only one of them was the controller, And then in my confusion, it just so turns out that the exact buttons that I hit, like I wanted to hit like right and down, and that ended up being X and, or like, I don't know. I hit close app and then confirmed it like right away because it swapped the buttons around. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I need a warp. So it makes your teeth hurt. I don't know that I've ever had teeth hurting reactions to things. Anyway, I ended up not losing any actual progress because I hadn't made any, but I did lose a bunch of items that I picked up in that dungeon. I'm gonna have to go back there eventually, but I was gonna have to go back there anyway. Alright, do you think this is wisdom? I guess it is. Hello. Ah, there's a sorcerer here. This is the SNES of the GBA port. This is SNES. It's the Nintendo Switch Online thing. What's the difference with the Game Boy Advance port? So wait, you can give yourself goosebumps at will. Do you just think about it, or is it like a sense memory thing? What's your technique? You just imagine being really cold or something? Or is there just like a hidden muscle you can flex inside that makes it happen? I could imagine that would be hard to explain. It's got to be the sort of thing where like you have your own vocabulary for it. I wonder about that sometimes. We all live our lives in our own specific bodies, and that has a wealth of experiences that are unique to only us. Things that you never think to talk about or compare because you just assume it's universal, but maybe it's not. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that's just you. Or you feel something in a very specific way. Oh, okay. 2 had a new localization, balance changes, a little extra content. Okay. Oops. Damn. Satisfying animation. Freaking right straighting these walls. Described one of the basic principles of social constructivism. What's that? What did I do? Yoshi P's pissed at the Ultimate Cheaters. Yeah, I didn't see the video. His letter his letter was pretty diplomatically worded. Oh, I see. Our essentialist reality is a sum of experiences. Social and cultural upbringing, and no two people have the same interpretation of reality. This is what it's like being trapped in the Matrix. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like one of the more interesting things, Lick, that the internet has done has allowed those assumed realities to clash explicitly. Everyone has the world that they live in. And suddenly, with the internet, you're allowed to see or be exposed to the world as interpreted by so many different people, and that's kind of maddening for the brain. I think that has resulted in a lot of the contention and pushback. I think it's also just kind of like, it's just generational wraparound. It's so weird. I remember it's more formed and more packaged nowadays because that's just what the internet, I think, has given us. But the same sort of shit happened in the 90s. There were comedians that set themselves up as being, like, back then it was called political correctness. Now it's just called wokeness, but it's the same shit. And they would just like make fun of norms being pushed towards sensitivity and inclusion. Same shit, man. Different generation. I think it's really just, it's like a mix of the darker aspects of the human psyche, and then just times are getting weird and I don't feel like I fit in anymore. I just want to drag it back to something I remember. Everybody wants that turn that clock back. I know it's not just simple fatalism that drives a lot of it, but it might also just be we're all just afraid to die. Hey, what's up, Black Knight? Yeah, boy. Oh, baby. Excuse me. Now, what I'm curious about, I feel like the way that social consciousness will have to change because of the internet is people will just have to really make peace, and I mean on a big scale, make peace with the fact that other people just see the world in a different way. No, that doesn't seem to be happening. The internet kind of curates itself around people's worldviews if there are enough of them to be profitable to cater to. The thing is, if all of our social conventions are interpretive, then that means they aren't real. Gender norms, masculinity, femininity, weddings, etc. These values are purely because we constructed that value, then they aren't actually that important. Well, they're important within the sphere of our human experience. Yeah. To think that they're divine is I think where the trouble comes in. That there's something uniquely special about your specific way of life or culture or social expectations. Yeah. But it's a believable pitfall to fall into. You can't expect people to just wake up one day and be like, oh gosh, I guess my entire world is relative, and that means I can't sit in judgment of anyone else's world unless I guess their world is inherently bad. Huh. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that part about the Ultimate Race drama. So their excuse was they can't compete because foreigners use tools. Square Enix needs to be extra vigilant around Ultimate releases, but there does need to be a distinction between add-ons that are cheating and those that aren't. Oh, are they like... Are they basically saying that, like, because foreigners use non-gameplay altering tools, that then now gameplay altering tools are in bounds? Oh man, leveling. I went with Dragon Song Ultimate too. Yeah, I guess I don't quite understand why this incident in particular is so tawdry, because I would have assumed that this happens all the time. If you make something a competition, people are going to cheat. I guess I assumed it was just a foregone conclusion. Oh, it does, but this time it was the Japanese team that did it. Yeah, I can't tell how much of it is about identity. This may be a weird... I don't know. This is weird, but I feel like... So... Oh, they're normally very straight-laced. I was about to say, yeah. I wonder how much the cultural aspect of it matters. Not necessarily that it's a Japanese team specifically, but like... I know that Final Fantasy 14 players, maybe I'm projecting here, but probably like the wine enjoyers of the MMO community, I guess, maybe have a reputation for being a little less rambunctious. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think they kind of, as a community, maybe hold themselves to a bit higher standard. Don't maybe wallow in negative behavior as much as can happen in other games. And I think part of that is just the community curated by the game and the design of the game itself. It's very like collaborative, cooperative. Anyway. So maybe that's part of it, is that everybody wanted to believe that like the race for world's first would be done in the spirit of the game, which is that it should be a fair competition. And that everyone should work together with honor and the same rule set, that kind of thing. So I can see that it is kind of a violation of the game's sort of zeitgeist. Huh. Okay, some Japanese Final Fantasy 14 players are super fucking elitist about plugins. Okay, going so far as to report streamers. Okay, so interesting. The Japanese playing community specifically has exuded a strong anti-plugin. Huh. It's revealing a degradation of the integrity of the races now that more teams are caving and going to greater lengths to be on top. Okay, yeah. Like steroids in baseball. Huh. I left my water in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get it. Oh boy. It's Gobi's time to shine. Really? They bully people? They cyberbully hard. Interesting. I have yet to see the full weight of a Japanese cyberbully. Oh, I forgot to equip the spear. Tell me tales. I want to hear about this. This sounds cool. I don't know what that ability is. It goes Kant, and then he gets a critical. Well, one thing that I also kind of appreciate about this game, Breath of Fire specifically, is they very rarely surprise you with a boss fight. Usually it's just like a custom sprite. It's kind of obviously at the end of the dungeon. So you have a chance to kind of prepare and move your equipment around or get a new party comp if you want. Boom. Yeah. Imagine punching a wall down. How good would that feel? A silver burr. Silver burr. Who even knows? Let's see. Doesn't do anything. Changes no stats. Maybe just sell it. You created Laptop Lawrence PNG tuber? Yeah? Oh shit, that's right. I was about to say, I think I have the little hot dog version of me from my my Twitch avatar. That was the one that people were bringing up before when it came to making an avatar thing. Oops. Oh, shucks. All right, let's see that. Ooh. Nice job. I'm just watching the laptop PNG tuber. That's pretty good. Damn. It doesn't take long. I can do a hot dog one. Excellent. Let me upload it here. Okay, so let's see here. Japanese players are supposed to be incorruptible. The end of innocence for the raid scene. Okay. And Blizzard admitted they designed fights around what add-ons their game were capable of. Also a tinge of hypocrisy. Even if the group that cheated doesn't represent all of Japan, people will still associate. Okay. I can see why, yeah. I can see why that it's getting memed on so hard. If it really is that, like... It's like that smug pie-eating expression. So good. Alright, I'm uploading hot dog, chili dog Lawrence to Imgur. Best part is the reason the footage got leaked? Ooh. What's the reason? Also, I'm not familiar with this tool. PNG, whatever it is. PNG tuber. I'm gonna guess you just hook it up to your mic and then it just rattles around whenever. I've seen people use it, I'm pretty sure. You want the Canadian head movement as well? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it could hinge out to the side and like open to the left. I trust you know what you're doing. I trust you know. Gotta get this set up for tomorrow's stream. I could have both. White Song's very Castlevania. Okay, yeah, I can hear it. Man, I got an upgraded boomerang. It's the best thing in the world. Just as the last one was starting to, like... starting to lose its effectiveness. POV, the muscle bro guiding his friends to get boba on his cheat day. What if I got milk tea, though? That sounds nice right now. I think it's really just the chewing. Like, chewing on something would help my sinuses mush around. Okay, this is pretty juicy. According to the person that leaked it, they were one of the support members of the former World First team. Most World Race teams have a player outside the raid who handles strat development and callouts, so nobody inside is distracted. Oh, they have like a co-driver? That rules. Usually you take that player in after the first clear and carry them through for their weapon, but the leaker said the team reneged on doing that for him, so he decided to sink the whole ship, himself included. Hell yes. Why wouldn't they do that? Jesus. It's such a trivial thing. I guess maybe it's not if you're doing an ultimate like that, but damn, that's what happens though. You got to treat people right. They have the power to tank your shit. That rules. You didn't get my cloud song. Man, that's just kind of a shitty team all around. They cheated and they didn't even cover their homie. I guess I'm kind of curious about like raid design. There's got to be an upper bound of like complexity and difficulty. I feel like it's not hard to make raids hard, but it's hard to make them challenging, but still finishable. So that must be such a razor thin line to walk when you're designing these sorts of encounters. I know he could use a shield with darts. Awesome. Yeah, difficulty in ultimates comes from with length. So yeah, I don't know. If it's your job to choose how many hit points these enemies have. Although you've described it before, it's non-stop custom mechanics from start to end, right? It's not just like do this thing perfectly over and over again for 20 minutes. Yeah, every individual part is possible. It's the difference between a segmented speedrun versus a single segment marathon. Huh. It is really fascinating, and I've only gotten the babyest vision of this, but how there's such a wide spectrum of mistakes you can make, and how like mistakes beget more mistakes. It's kind of fascinating to see the implicit line between recoverable mistakes and unrecoverable ones. And even the circumstances in which a recoverable mistake then trips over and suddenly becomes one you can't come back from. You broke an ultimate into separate phases. Each is only a little harder than a final Savage boss. You have to beat 4 or more in a row with no mistakes. Huh. So what would you say it's comparable roughly to having a team go through like all 4 Savage fights in a row without dying? Like first clear every time? Is that about the scope of difficulty? I guess that implies then that you're like switching mechanics pretty substantially. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Savages get progressively harder. Yeah, you said it was like 4 of the final one, right? So it actually starts off easier. Delicious. Man, the color palette in here is pretty nice. The purple tile, and then like the interior walls are bluish. The exterior walls are kind of yellowish. Hey, candles. It's like doing a 50% harder version of every tier's final boss from an expansion in a single pool. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's mean. Uh-oh. See? We got an issue on our hands. What, he just bought me Dead Space? Hey, that's awesome. The remake is pretty top tier. I played it for a couple hours and it was butter. Is she a snake lady? Sorceress? A really smug ghost. Oh shit. I don't have Nina in my party. We're gonna back this one out. Oops, not far enough. Remember when I talked about how it was cool that they never surprised you with a boss fight? They still didn't. I just wasn't paying attention. Ugh. Oh, that's right. There is a better sword, but I don't have it. Imagine if we had to beat phase 1 of Vamp Daddy to get one attempt at phase 2, and then had 2 more phases after that. Blah. Blah. God, yeah, that's a lot of work you can mess up. That is a very kind of old school mentality of throwing you back behind multiple mechanics to even see more of a thing. That's what made beat 'em up so rough back in the day. You would like see all the stuff that you were familiar with, and then you get to a new boss who just has like wildly new patterns and stuff, and he just wreck your shit, because of course he would. Then you had to do the whole thing over again just to get back there and see a little bit. I remember Ninja Gaiden 1 was brutal. You would just get like whittled down by all these stupid mini bosses, and you couldn't afford to lose patience with anything. You get an airship in this game. I think you turn into I think you can fly. You turn into a bird or a dragon or something. You definitely turned into a dragon, but I think you can turn into a flying one. Airship is too passé. Nice. I don't even have to go dragon for this. I'm doing plenty of damage. DSR was the only ultimate with a checkpoint, and it was only for the first phase out of 7. So the phases are pretty mechanically distinct then. There's not a lot of like they don't set up and introduce a mechanic in one phase and then build on it in the next phase. It's just like each phase is a complete reset. Yeah, Bongo, I think I'm moving through it. Easy. Well done. Okay, yeah, there are multiple. Oh, now I'm fighting Cloud. Okay, I see. They're gonna beef up as it goes. Yeah. First two Ultimates had returning mechanics because they involve fighting bosses individually and then multiple at once. Ugh. That's so rad. This MMO is for gamers only. Ah, Bongo. Yeah, you talking about Terranigma? I never played that. That was one of the more rare cartridges. Just never really entered my orbit back in the day, but I always wanted to. That and Robotrek were kind of like a couple of Enix games. I was like, that sounds cool. But it never showed up in like... All I had to access really were the video rental stores around. I always wanted to go back and play Terranigma since there's a translation. Yeah, I think it's still a fan translation. I don't think Terranigma was ever... Maybe it was released in Europe? Oh, hard to figure out where the hinge would be for the mouth. Yeah, I can imagine a couple of hinged mouth versions. That basically would like have the mouth cross the entire... Nah, what you did was pretty good there. I like what I see. Now I just need to figure out PNG Tuber. Imagine a quick Google will solve that. Oh, you think I sound better today? Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Beautiful. Thanks for the link. I see it in Discord. Yeah, I've definitely seen people use it. And I figured it was just kind of linked to microphone activity. Perfect. That should be easy to set up. We're going to get through this dark phase together. Beautiful. All images posted. Delightful. Thank you very much. Your contributions to the arts are greatly appreciated. Worse than normal and not terrible. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we got the big one. The biggest cloud of all. This one's green. As long as it doesn't do AoE attacks. I don't have anything that can really deal with that. Oh, I shouldn't have cured him. He gets all his health back when he dinosaurs. Ugh. What we didn't want. Let's make bar go up. Yes. Man, non-stop action. You believe that people say JRPGs are boring. Always feels cooler to do a menu wraparound. Even if it's the same number of hits. Oh no. Actually came out ahead on that. I like how big his mouth gets when he casts magic. Ball. Terranigma never came out on the US. Was it ever localized in English ever, though? Anywhere? I don't think so. Might have just been the fan translation. Uh-oh. The sorceress isn't waking up. Oh, came out in PAL. Okay. So I think people have used that localization, maybe. And, patched the NTSC ROM. That's my guess. There's probably also a fan translation. The sorceress isn't waking up. What do we do? What whimsical adventure is this going to send us on? Oh, time for plan B. Frankensteiner to life, I guess. Oh, it worked. Ah! See, like it's just, this game has such a dorky energy. Enchanted sorceress that didn't wake up, so they had to like shock her with magic. I mean, it is pretty like, it's pretty anime, but it's fun. It's goofy. Goodbye. Goodbye, ghosts. Is she a party member? God, I can't remember. She's got a name and all. Thinking about it? Oh, I got an egg. She gave me an egg in this trying time. Oh, yeah. Problem is, a lot of JRPGs are just too simple. Action gameplay isn't automatically good if there's no skill or challenge. Yeah. Imagine a hack and slash where you outrange and one-shot everything. I mean, that's kind of what I felt like Diablo was. Diablo 3. I guess since they also made you play through on, like, easy first. But yeah, there's plenty of games. Dynasty Warriors. Destiny until you get to the hard stuff. But yeah, I agree. I think it's possible. I think what you probably want to do is invent a mini game on top of the battle system that gives you something minor to optimize every turn. And I really like Fantasian's system for that. The way you can arc your attacks and stuff and try to pick up bonuses. To me, that's enough. That gives you like a meta game to try to get good at, on top of just the strategy of choosing who does what and when. In Lost Odyssey, keep bringing those up, but it's got the ring element, the timing element that gives you bonus damage. That's right, Dressier. COVID can't stop me from gaming. Ah, okay. Put it in a volcano. Hatch. Bug inside will cause a typhoon, and I'm going back to sleep. Alright, she's out. Come back after you drop. Okay. I have to come back. Gaming, the best medicine. Yes. The cyclical nature of a JRPG produces positive feedback waves. They roll through my body, heal me from the ground up. Yeah, there was a sweet spot of RPGs there. Persona, I feel like dials into that. I felt like Origami King, Paper Mario. It kind of did that thing. It was a JRPG, and it wasn't really like a traditional combat system, but the metagame was rotating all the discs to like min-max your individual turn. I had a lot of fun with it. And like once you learn all the puzzles, it gets about as interesting as JRPG combat. There's that one that's on Game Pass now too. Forgotten Echoes or something like that. God, it's got a really generic name. Let me look it up. I'll remember it as soon as I see it. Hey, what's up, Iceman? Iceman 400. Oh my god. Alright, well I'm trying to look up this like Game Pass list and it just keeps refreshing. Chained Echoes, thank you. Really, I have to admit though, I keep bringing it up, but Fantasian was dialed in. It was that kind of cozy feeling. I guess the other thing about it too is it's sort of Fantasian has a mechanic where fights get like banked up. So you have your like random encounters, but the monsters of those encounters get put into like a little storage tank. So you can run around and explore in longer gaps, and then you do a big fight with like 30 enemies all at once. So you basically like load all of your random encounters into one bigger fight. But that's to your advantage because the way the fighting system works is you can get specific bonuses by doing things, and those bonuses roll over into the fights. So you almost get like AoE advantage by fighting more enemies at once that way. Man, you want to talk about a brain-dead RPG, Pokemon. I was thinking about that. I was talking about Diablo 3, but yeah, Pokemon games have a pointless mechanic system. I guess it matters when you're playing other humans, but Jesus Christ. All right. So now I got to go to the volcano. Yes. This is the volcano that I cleared out last night. And then accidentally closed the Super Nintendo app. Oh, like Ironmon, yeah, Nuzlocke and stuff. I mean, those actually make Pokemon sound interesting. Turning it more into like a roguelike. Something that has like hard rules that require deep knowledge of Pokemon. Yeah, Dreyfus. Yeah, Fantasian is Mistwalker's Apple iOS game. It's so good though. It's a tragedy. It really is like Final Fantasy quality, and I mean like 16-bit Final Fantasy quality. To me, it's well, I only played part 1. Part 2 wasn't out when I played it, but I'm trying to remember how to get back to the ocean from here. I'm getting an Apple TV just so I can play Fantasian and stream it. I played it off of a MacBook before, and that was a pretty good experience. It didn't run in 1080p super well. I had to run it in 720, but whatever. All right. Can't. I wanted to play Mistwalker's games, but Apple. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can just like with a. I bought like a 4th gen Apple TV, which is the oldest one that supports Apple Arcade. It costs like $50 on eBay. And as long as it's just a puck, like a little dumb thing that I can plug in and sign in with my dumb Apple account and sign up for Apple Arcade. And if I could just, like, it'll be what the PlayStation TV was for me for Persona 4 Golden. I was like, this feels like a controller in hand, sit on couch kind of game. And that's how I ended up doing it. And it was great. It was a Persona machine. So yeah, whatever little Apple bullshit I'm gonna get is just gonna be a Fantasian machine. I've been looking out for news of a port as well. Because I think that game could do quite well with some more eyes on it. It is basically the like Octopath throwback. Like truly in the way that Lost Odyssey was like the kind of game that people should have been probably a lot more appreciative of when it was around. Fantasian is one of those as well, but I totally get why people would not be able to get around to Apple's platform to experience it. But yeah, man. Uematsu, at his most like JRPG unhinged, the score for Fantasian's real good. Lost Odyssey is still available. All you need is Xbox hardware, but it is available digitally via backwards compatibility. Every time I bring up Lost Odyssey, I try to plug that as hard as I can. So yeah, if you have, unfortunately I don't think you can play it via PC. You probably could with cloud streaming. But yeah, that and Blue Dragon are both available. You can play Mistwalker's attempts to recreate Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, respectively. I remember I wrote, like, I was writing for this blog. I think it might have been gamesaretofun.com. And I wrote up this article being like, hey guys, I know everybody's really excited about Mass Effect, but and like Assassin's Creed, there was a buzz about very specific properties at the advent of Gen 7. But I was like, hey, there's some other good stuff going on, and we need to not just only get, I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm being a little preachy. The intent of the article was like, here's some games that if you're missing like these old classic games, because some, like by then JRPGs were already starting to fall off. I was like, if you like these old games, try these new ones that maybe aren't these like big new flashy properties. And in there, I was like, hey, if you miss Final Fantasy, you should play Lost Odyssey, because that shit's awesome. And whatever editor, I can't even remember just who, like all they did was copy and paste the shit into the CMS and post it. Because the features editor was not, most volunteer editors for volunteer gaming blogs didn't shine a real critical eye on the quality of the writing they were posting. So he got it, and then he posted it, but he replied to me being like, hey, this is great, except Lost Odyssey is derivative and stupid, nobody should play it. And I was like, what? Thanks, buddy. Like, thanks. Didn't ask. I remember looking at that email and just being like, I don't care, dude. I guess he was trying to strike up a conversation, but I was just like, what a nerdy ass thing to do. Just like, yeah. To just unload your complete shoot down of somebody else's opinion. Too derivative, yeah. That's what people said at the time, because it does have Final Fantasy tropes in it. It's got magic twins. It's got an amnesiac. I don't know. I think Lost Odyssey got swept up in this, at least in United States games culture. There was kind of an exhaustion with Japanese games, I think, and an infatuation with Western development. I think Lost Odyssey got dismissed as a relic of the past, both in its development talents and then also its structure. Meanwhile, Mass Effect's over here with its interactive narrative. How did that play out? It's 3 colors. I remember at the time too, trying to like tell people like Mass Effect's fun, but interactive narrative, it's not. Like really, you need to think about this a little more critically. It is my long-standing theory that people weren't necessarily mad with Mass Effect 3's ending. They were mad that the ending made it very obvious that it was all a snow job, you know? Ah, fuck. The illusion of an interactive narrative was shattered because it had to converge. Ah, shit! Oh, thank God he's gonna heal. Hey, Ansem. I think I'm feeling pretty good. Woke up feeling a little achy, but took some Tylenol and now I'm feeling all right. Yeah, dropping the coldest take with confidence. People were tripping over themselves to be snooty. It was like the first time when you could genuinely be a video game snob, I feel like. Maybe I'm speaking specifically about the people that I interacted with. Okay. I wandered around in here so much. Excuse me. Let me see if I can remember a layout. Also, I'll probably want to swap a little more damage dealing party. People wanted 100 different endings to Mass Effect Trilogy while ignoring how impossible it was. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was the first time a lot of people had been told that magic was real. The premise of the game that all of your choices would matter and that you would get an ending customized to you. You believe that until either you realize that video games have to be constructed and that rewarding choice is labor. And that labor is finite. Like there's just an entire gang of unavoidable realities about it. Until you get like AI spinning up game assets on the fly, then maybe you start to breach into like emergent narrative stuff. But certainly wasn't the case with Mass Effect and many games like it before. I guess what I've always been a bit annoyed with games media, of which I consider myself a part, is there's very little like guiding voice there. Because I remember when Mass Effect was like, when everybody was losing their minds over how amazing it was going to be. I'm realizing you can't talk someone out of being excited for something, but I do remember trying to be like, be careful now. I've played a lot of these RPGs before, and I've even played ones that try to like really swarm you with how interactive their narrative is. But yeah, people wanted the hype. Same with the ending of Game of Thrones. Consumers didn't get what they wanted, felt entitled to the ending they deserved for their effort, so they turned on it like a pack of hyenas. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, Game of Thrones got pretty bad near the end. But the thing is, I guess much like Mass Effect, it was kind of clear before that. Like, it was pretty obvious. I can't remember. I just stopped watching it at some point. I was like, this show is not good anymore. It's just a melodrama, which is fine. I like melodramas, but It didn't even have any fun. Like, melodramas have to be campy and fun. But shit, man. I remember walking through the room when Stephanie was watching it, and there was a dragon, and it got like a spell cast on it, and it turned evil, and its eyes turned red. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I like imagined the world that I was exposed to reading A Song of Ice and Fire, and the idea that there's an image of an evil dragon with red glowing eyes in that world is just so funny. Like, it's not the same thing. It's comedy. How far away from like the original vibe and image it is, but that's fine, whatever. But still, none of that was a shock before the show's ending. It became that pretty steadily. So again, with like Mass Effect stuff, when your choices aren't paying off, they're just telling you they're going to pay off. I don't know. That's when alarm bells need to go off. Remember, it was also we tried to do this a bit too. Some of the scripts I wrote for the No. I know that Spool is strongly associated with sounding the alarm about No Man's Sky. But I remember doing a whole episode of the No a million years ago. Trying to be like, guys, be careful. Compared it to Spore, which I'm kind of surprised. To me, the second I saw No Man's Sky, I was like, that's Spore. It's going to be boring. I guess it got way better. People say it's better. But I feel like that should kind of be the point of games media, maybe? Is they have, like, experience with specific things, and that they can provide context and they can like orient people's expectations. And I feel like maybe that doesn't happen sometimes because it's more profitable to lean into them. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty conceited thing to say. It takes kind of a nannying stance. Let's see here. That's okay. Wait, EA's 2005 GDC presentation? What was that? Oh yeah, Grizzlomic. With No Man's Sky, you're like, what do you actually do? Yeah, I remember being confused about that until I saw there was like a shot of a laser shooting some rocks. And I was like, you shoot rocks. That's what you do. You go to this planet and you shoot green rocks, and then you go to that planet and you shoot red rocks. And then you go and then you look at a weird thing. It's just a pile of limbs. Oh, Wheelwright's original Spore reveal. Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching that in my apartment at the time. I think I was eating a Quiznos sandwich while I was watching the GDC presentation for Spore. The thing is, even when I was watching that, I was like, wow, this is just like Masters of Orion, which had its own randomized elements, but really didn't, like, before a while, you just started to figure it out. You're like, okay, this race is the angry one, or this is the, like, mercantile alien race. But yeah, Masters of Orion 2 is goated as hell. But again, I think I guess it's a bit humbling. Every time there's like an idea or a game concept that gets announced, it can sometimes seem like it's the first thing of its kind, and maybe sometimes you want to believe that because it's exciting to be there for the origin of something, but but man, it really seems like if it's a good idea now, it was a good idea 20 years ago, and somebody probably tried to make it. And the lessons they learned. Oh yeah, scalability and customization was unprecedented. It's true. It still remains true. I think one of the amazing things about The Sims and Spore was that it made computer-aided drafting, like it made drafting tools a video game. You know, people designing houses and shit in The Sims. Imagine that before The Sims come out. tell people that like, no, there's a video game where you just like design houses and put wallpaper and couches and stuff around and build new floors and windows and stuff. That's it. That's the game. I mean, it's more than that, obviously, but oh, shit's cool. All right, I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, the dungeon crawling continues. Only I'm right at the end. I just have to hawk this egg in here. Bloop. The old egg has grown larger in the volcano. Oh, they warped me back. That's nice. I thought I was gonna have to walk all the way back over. Random encounters the whole way. What? Oh, she is in my party now. Get another mage. I kind of remembered a snake mage. They've thrown a ton of characters at me lately. All right. They're making their move. Look at these fishies. Use your magic. Gilagela. Wait. Gilagela. Gilagela. He just said that. He's just like, when I'm doing magic, I could say whatever I want and people think it's magical shit, but I'm just making it all up. What if you warped somebody from the past here, but then every time you were driving your car, you were making like car noises with your mouth? So you convince them that it's the noises from your mouth that make the car go. And then you laugh at their stupid idiot faces when they get in the car and try to do it. Oh, you played Lufia 2? That was a pretty cool game. I played Lufia 1, kind of rented it accidentally. And then yeah, the save files you can see in rented games when it comes on the battery on the cartridge. Excuse me, I remember renting The Legend of Zelda, and somebody had a save file on it that had like all the items, and I was amazed. I would like load up that save and kind of play with all the items and be like, holy shit, look at everything that's in this game. And then I accidentally saved over it, and I was so upset. I was worried. I was like, what if that person, wherever they are, I've done them a disservice. They worked so hard getting all those items. Is that my fish? Look, I'm at the airport again. When I turn into a big fish, you can ride on my back. All right. So wait, can Gobi turn into a big fish? Yeah, it is a little interesting to think about, like early digital pen pal stuff like that. Sometimes whenever, like whatever Demon's Souls did, whenever there's a game that has like asynchronous multiplayer features, where you just see the wisps of other players or see the remnants of their actions, definitely reminds me of that sort of thing, of renting a game and then looking at all the save files on it. Yeah, Rhinesal's definitely hearing a lot of Capcom in this soundtrack, which makes, you know, it actually makes sense in retrospect why I liked it as a kid, because the music's pretty good. But like, I can't not hear Mega Man X in some of those tracks. Or like you said, yeah, Aladdin and Mickey Mouse. Definitely more their Disney sound fonts, but hey, what's up, David? threw that egg into the volcano for no reason. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Got him. Our plan is paying off. That's cool. Only half the enemies remain. Do appreciate it when you can find examples of localizers putting in something localized. That'd be a cool concept for the game, where the game would be patched using the saves of every player, modify the game for follow-up players, sometimes in a fundamental way, so you could choose what patch you would like to play on. It'd probably be terrible on a practical level. It could be a cool concept. I guess. That just makes me think of World Tendency in Demon Souls. Oh, look at this battle. Look at this outrageous battle. Pitched battle. What do you got? Ooh. What the heck are any of these spells? Oh, she has exit. Praise God. I worked at Hollywood Video and learned how to steal games. Okay. I figured, like, wouldn't the play be to take them and then return them? I was 17. Let's see. Who do I want in my party? Sorry, Gobes. Actually... Alright. Alright, we'll see if Blue can hold her own. I mean, she doesn't have any gear. It shouldn't matter. Oh, if you manually input the UPC into the computer, you could check them in without returning them. Ah, okay. They wouldn't have their, like, original cases or anything, right? They would just be in the video rental case? Or did you know where those were, too? Crab! Watch out, I'm in the crab domain. What the hell does 3-5 and 5-5 mean? What the hell does that mean? Rub? Rub. I mean, rub costs a lot. It's probably like an instant kill spell. Let's try 5.5. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Get you on the back line. Now we're doing it. Now we're RP gaming. Oh, okay. Oh, 5.5, like on the Richter scale? Like an earthquake? Is that what we're doing there? Okay. Well, let's try rub. Doesn't look a good rub. Oh. Nope, rub is actually shock. Rub is, in fact, not rub. Maybe rub is like a random? Like you have the chance to get an ultra powerful spell. Rub. It's time to rub. You're gonna rub the crab with some garlic butter. Rub crab. The rub is still shock, and it doesn't work. But the fact that it's missing makes it seem like it's an instant kill spell. That's my theory. Alright, that's enough rub. Let's see what we got. I've seen a lot of these. I don't think I've seen boom. I don't need to heal much. Okay. Grabbed. Doesn't really do that much damage. And it says rub is a death spell. Yeah. Confirmed. Bomb sap. Sap feels like it maybe steals AP? Or health potentially? Find out. I don't gotta heal anybody. This crab is a pushover. Dead. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's ooh. Buckball. Oh, see you, Woda. Thanks for watching. The spell Han Mahan is really tossing out some damage for me in Mega 10 too. Oh damn. Ooh, there's a 9.5 as a third level spell. Well. This is the second time he said exactly that thing. Shoving him around. Nobody cares. Look at you. Look at him getting bullied. Just slapping him. Look at us push you around. Stupid baby. We have to retreat to our fish. What's up, JC? Oh. This is the first time we've seen Zog. Only heard about him in Shadows and Whispers. We got some new characters here, though. Thank you, Emperor. Those fools have been interfering with our search for the keys. The light dragons will pay for this. How fun would it be to be just a smarmy villain guy? God. Find me the goddess keys! Just screaming about some bullshit. They'll rue the day they crossed me. Just brooding and pacing in your evil villain lair. Oh shit! We got a whole entourage of weird, differently shaped villain people. We got Cyril, Goda, Court. Who's this little guy? Moat. That's actually a pretty good name. Look at these dweeby generals. Freaking Ginyu squad over here. Yeah, COVID's going pretty well, I guess. I've largely muted the mic to blow out all the goodies. But it's pretty much just like a head cold at this point. Still don't have a fever. And then, yeah, I'm just on some antihistamines and Tylenol. That's kind of taking care of most things. I still got the sniffles. And like just kind of maybe some general low-grade aches, but nothing really that bad. Where are you going, Gobi? Wow. So excited Gobi's staying with us. Ugh. Oh, Gobi. Then everyone laughs.
Look, I'm chewed up pretty bad, and I think my leg's broken. So you better go on without me. Get yourself out of here while you still can.
I'm sorry to hear that Barney's not doing too well. But that's just like Barney to save us, isn't it? Thank you for the cheer, Mongo. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is the best. It's so rad. Basically writing today's Inside Games episode, talking about how sick it is, how sick nasty. Mostly it's just that it performed well, and that's a good sign, but it's also weird. I think I can afford some gear, actually. Yeah, the video game aspects of it. We've gone too long with games that are afraid to be games. Try desperately to convince you there's something more. No, just be a game, dude. Pac-Man wasn't a sensation because it was trying to be a movie. It's frustrating. I don't know if it's just like I don't know, I don't have a lot of understanding or patience for like... It's kind of connected to what I was talking about before. About like people sort of feeling like they've evolved or outgrown a particular kind of game. I think history is wrapped around and been like, no, games didn't get better because they moved out of a particular phase. They just moved through phases. Honestly, I think the aughts and the tens were kind of dominated by games that tried very hard not to be games to distinguish themselves against games that couldn't help but be games. So yeah, once the ability hit to have these like slick, interactive, HUD-less experiences, then games started to be designed around that. And there was this just gigantic there was this very misguided decade basically where games were abandoning gameplay complexity for the sake of popularity or like mass appeal. I guess the idea seemed to be that people just couldn't handle games that were like mechanically complex or wouldn't be interested in them. So it was all this flash and glitz on top of very paper thin gameplay experiences. Just serotonin factories, basically. That's been changing, and I'm so excited. I think it's fully changed at this point. I mean, geez. Hi-Fi Rush is so good. A lot of attempts to validate games as art, and it felt like it was emulating movies instead of focusing on what's unique to the medium. Yeah. I feel like for a long time people thought that one of the primary potentials of games as a medium was to let you play an interactive movie, or let you exist in an interactive universe that had a movie's structure and like techniques. But I think after enough chasing of that, people Uh, I think it's mostly a resigned notion at this point. There's still room in the industry for cinematic games, of course, which is great because they are fun and have a place. But I'm glad we're beyond trying to like create that illusion, because that's really all it was. Going back to like Mass Effect, it was an illusion, and not a fully borne out one. Like it was too easy to see the smoke and mirrors. I think that's to cycle back to my previous idea, maybe sum it up a bit better. I think that's what people were really mad at with the Mass Effect 3 ending, is it was like you could not help but see the smoke and mirrors. It ruined the magic. The people who knew it was a magic trick were just like, well, this is just shitty magic. But everybody else was like, oh man, I thought magic was real. Illusion of choice in the case of Mass Effect. It's an actual thing they use in games a bunch. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes there's dialogue decisions in Breath of Fire. There's not a single one that matters. I guess whether or not you stay at the inn has a matter, but like, why even have them in story dialogue if you're just going to roll through it? It's illusionary. Plus, it feels good to hit buttons sometimes. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? What? Just got met with a bunch of generals, and then they're like, okay, go away. Yeah, Alpha Protocol was awesome. I was thinking back about games that actually have made good on that, and a lot of them come from Obsidian or Black Isle back in the day. I guess people say Divinity Original Sin 2 has a pretty big interactive narrative. Disco Elysium. All right, where the frick do they want me to go? New world music. I don't have any new traversal abilities. Oh yeah, people held Cyberpunk to the same standard. Yeah. I mean, based on the way that the CD Projekt described it, it's hard to fault people for having like interactive narrative expectations. But if you played Witcher 3, I feel like that was a pretty good indication of the boundaries of what you'd be allowed to mess around with. Then yeah, I agree, Grizzlomic. Alpha Protocol, sadly underrated. Especially, I mean, to me, Alpha Protocol kind of showed that not only did people not actually want interactive narrative games, but they also did not have good enough taste to appreciate gold when it's right in front of them. Yeah, Super Green Miner. I guess people thought it was going to be the intersection of like GTA and Mass Effect, which in people's minds, I think it became additive. It will be GTA plus Mass Effect. I'll be able to do all the GTA things, and also there will be branching story paths in a cyber universe. I don't know where I'm going. What do I do? I have blue in my party now. That's kind of it. Your party's like half furry? Yeah. And the main character turns into a dragon. Maybe I'll go back to Gant? Talk to all the NPCs, see if any of them have something to say. Maybe I gotta go back to Oto Gunga. Yeah, Matt, that's a good point. There could never be a satisfying enough ending for Mass Effect that would satisfy everyone. That's true. When something gets to a critical mass of popularity, there's always going to be a group of people who are upset. That's why man, am I glad I'm not like more popular and famous. I'm like at exactly the right amount. I get to play JRPGs while sick with some cozy people. And I don't have to deal with like subreddits just spinning 24/7. Being obsessed and weird. I don't know. That's a little on my mind because of the, I guess the deepfake stuff. I follow the livestream fail subreddit, and they've been dining hard on that. Yeah, Mass 2 is pretty good. Hard to get better than Mass Effect 2. I liked Mass Effect 1 a bit more, just because it was a little nerdier, a little slower. The codex was beefier. Like, it was a little bit more my thing. Well, there are weapon upgrades here, so that's good. Yeah, like one had a strong aesthetic. It had like strong creative intent. I don't know, it was it hit the sweet spot and was kind of sadly missed at that point in gaming. Kind of why it made it suck that it kind of, to me at least, backslid a bit towards conformity and audience pleasing predictability. Tits got huge. I'll always bring it up. Always. Edie's banging rack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grislamic, yeah. Luckily, there wasn't a lot of drama baiting going on. I don't know. Yeah, 2 is cool. It being a bit darker. I mean, it was kind of predictable at the time. All games were getting edgified. I did still, like I said, I liked the dorky, science fiction-y 70s Logan's Run kind of feeling. But when it got like dark and gritty, still cool. Whatever. But yeah, once they made me reload, I realized it was over. And then there was like, I actually saw there was some discourse about how the lore in Mass Effect 2 was good because it rode around the fact that there are reloads in the game now. And I was crestfallen. Because I was like, no, it's bad lore. It's bad lore because it's dumb. You can't just make it up. Mass Effect was pretty tied together in terms of its like weirdly science fiction believability. Yeah, I guess I can't remember the specific wording because it offended me so. But there was a lore entry way at the beginning of Mass Effect 2 explaining that like ejecting heat sinks was more efficient than just letting the gun cool down. And I was like, okay, sure, but then you should be able to like pick up the other heat sinks, right? And use them again once they cool off or something? That was... I don't know. Or, honestly, what would have made me happy is if... Because you couldn't even shoot the gun if it didn't have a heatsink or clip loaded into it. Because they just wanted to make them like guns. But... like, it should have still worked with, like, a charging... Maybe it's like if it has ammo, it cools down faster. But if you're out of ammo, then you can still shoot it, but it just takes longer to cool down. How about that? How about that, BioWare? What are you doing? I have to talk to him with Blue? It was destroyed. One of the few knows this spell. Great. Great. Glad to hear it, buddy. Don't suppose you want to tell me anything else? No. No, he doesn't. He's just going to keep standing in that cave back there forever. Oh. Did I do it? Ooh. What? He's been very worried and hasn't slept. Nope, he's sleeping. Okay. That's it? I came up here so this dude could be like, thank you. Oh, sorry, that was way more intense than I thought it was going to be. Everything about my skull is perfectly oriented to snore right now. Yeah, that was real juicy, wasn't it? ASMR snorts. Alright. Well, I tucked the village chief into bed. It could have just been condensed blocks of matter because the escalation of hostilities necessitated a return to weapon potency over resource efficiency. Somehow that seems less offensive to me as a ride around for shoehorning in a popular mechanic. I guess that's what bums me out though, is like, they clearly made Mass Effect 1 and they were like, we're gonna make the guns function this way because it's Mass Effect and it ought to be different. And then one game later they're like, nah, make it like COD. People want reloads, give them reloads. That's it. Whatever like leverage they had to create something original evaporated. Yeah, I thought about that. Like, they talk a lot about a blade of armor and shit in Mass Effect. They could have also just had like a new kind of heatsink that actually burns material and then vents it out the gun. So it's like, yeah, you only have so many pods or whatever. And then that plus the weapon mechanics from Mass 1. That's what I say. Okay, so nothing happened though. I went and talked to the dude and nothing happened. Yeah, no pause. It's working its way through. It doesn't feel that bad, honestly. I'm pretty medicated, but how it ought to be, right? Always. They had ammunition blocks in ME1 lore, not just gameplay. They could have used those for gameplay ammunition instead. Well, they did, technically. The lore of Mass Effect is that every gun has like a block of hyperdense material inside of it, and that it just shaves off and compresses matter into a bullet that it fires out. So you have essentially unlimited ammunition with every gun. It's just inside the gun. There's no reason to change out the block. Oh, what do I do? There's a guy who didn't teach me anything. Huh, okay. Mine felt like a really long cold. I think brutal, just mild inconvenience for a week. Yeah, that might be where I'm at. We'll see how long it lasts, but really it just feels like an annoying cold. Alright, well. What do I do? The only other place that I think I can even get to... Well, no, wait, there was some other stuff. Okay, hold on. The only other place that I can get to was the volcano. But I think there's... Wait a minute. I don't know if I get to it from here. Ugh. So I'm going to turn off random encounters for a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this runs its course before Saturday. Some content plans that it would be nice not to dip out of, but I will if I have to. I guess I can need to talk to NPCs in Otokunga again. Yeah, because if I go to the other shore, there's a whole other area. Oh, God, I had to talk to him. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. What the heck is the Mist SF? SF. What does it do? All right, well, sphere obtained. Now I can swim to more places. Great. Yeah, the spray work in this game is really good. The pixel art in general, quite good. It's not quite like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is like a strategy game. This is a more traditional JRPG. Turn-based, menu-driven combat kind of deal. Alright, let's fire up that sphere. Activate sphere. Damn it. You'll never be able to use this. Maybe it just has to be in my party? Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Sphere. You've got to become a big fish. I want to be a big fish badly. Maybe I have to go back to that like upper pen area. Maybe it'll let me fish up here. Scanned. Ask Gobi. That's me, son of a bitch. Oh, I just had to hit OK. Yes. Just had to hit go. Or maybe it just happened automatically when I left the town. I don't know. Real sass to this this fish. Oh, look at all this. Oh. There's a cave. Oops. God, I'll find the right button eventually. Oh, where could that cave go, though? I'm gonna explore. Explore! First, I'm gonna get Gobi out of my party. Frog. Many frog. Hey, but too slimy. You don't like snakes? Go away. Leave us alone. Help, snake. I do have a snake lady in my party. I am not a snake. I am the great sorceress Blue. All right. With some dialogue. Okay, well, now I know where the frog cave is. All right. Gobi's in the lead. You hit OK. You activate fish. I've mastered becoming fish. Sounds presumptive, but I think it's true. Oh, I'm trying to pull a tissue out. Got a fresh box here. Everything's a little tight. Sorry, I had to eject all kinds of sinful things from my face. Okay, I'm just taking count of the number of beaches I can get to now. Yes, become fish. Imagine being a fish, floating around all day. All you gotta do, float, maybe eat a little bit. Maybe some kid comes by and throws pellets at you. Okay. Looks like 3 beaches. 3 beaches. No, Fatherly Nick, I am ill. I have tested positive for COVID. But right now it's just kind of presenting as a head cold. Yes. Also opening and closing your mouth repeatedly. Fish love doing that. Oh. I like how there's an NPC with a flute. And there's a trilling flute as soon as you walk in too. That's pretty good. Ended up making that doctor's appointment. No, because actually I could now. I mean, they wanted me to put in my temperature and the thermometer just wouldn't work. So Steph got a new one at least. Now I can reliably take my own temperature. Oh, people here only sing? Oh no, the innkeep talks. Yeah, Loofbox, right now my most of my concern is just staying separate from Steph. Trying to prevent her from being exposed to any of my gunk. For once, I'm keeping my gunk away. Yeah, Steph is asthmatic, so it would be quite bad if she got COVID. Already got this, but let me check. Yeah, gamer gunk. When you say it like that, it almost sounds desirable. Actually, I'm gonna pick up a pack of acorns. Sell it in vials? Jesus. I guess it's like if you want COVID, like intentionally getting chickenpox or something. You can get COVID that's been warmed by video games. Bone cane. Wait, how come cane is so much more expensive than bone cane? Maybe it boosts magic or something. The evil rapier. That does a shitload of damage. Oh. $18K though, I can't afford that. Too rich for my blood. Yeah, inflation hitting my Guru CT circlet? Guru circlet? Maybe? What is Biden going to do about this? I feel like the prices are different. I don't know why I keep talking to people. They're just gonna blow flutes in my face. This is a fun concept, though. The RPG city, where people only communicate by playing the flute. What the? There's another Nina. That's right. Doesn't she have like a brother who wears a blue suit? Oh, not a brother. Oh. What the hell? Well, I'm gonna have to remember that that's there. Oh, Earthbound had a whole town where people only communicate with bad handwriting? You mean Mr. Saturn Valley? I thought that was more to represent their odd manner of speaking. I always figured that meant that the Mr. Saturns kind of talked boingy, I guess. I don't know, I have a lot of admiration for the way that Earthbound uses text. Like, not only having a different font for the Saturns, but like the way that it would pause the delivery of text, like it gave its lines comedic timing, which I thought was really cool. I'm trying to remember like the earlier games that did that. The text just wouldn't roll out on screen. Oh, huh. It was inspired by Itoi's younger daughter's handwriting. It's adorable. Hey, Anakin. I'm doing all right. kind of, taking pills, vibing out. Gonna ride this thing out, I guess. Doing it with some cozy JRPG times. Having like weird flashes of memory and then a whole lot of not remembering. Alright. Can't remember what that... I think that other beach was to the north. That one seemed more substantial. I think the third one that I found was for an island as well. Let me go check that out. Folks in chat need that dank herb. Oregano. I have not eaten a whole lot of herbs today. The only thing I had was I didn't feel like cooking breakfast. So I found this like new bakery near me. Not usually a fan of brioche. They made a brioche like egg breakfast sandwich. It was all right. It was all right. I don't know that I would swap out the brioche if it was me, but it's not me. Hey. Otherwise, a solid breakfast sandwich. Huh, this is very near the beginning of the game, I think. Only got serious about greens and veggies and salads last year, and now I'm all about it. Yeah, I'll just get on the verge of finally cracking my diet and having like vegetables with every meal. It really does make you feel a lot better. And it's kind of hard to overeat. I'm sure it's possible, but it's just such a good way to fill out most meals. Okay, yeah, this is just a kind of the beginning area of the game. I've gotten my saute game has been upgraded lately. I'm learning that the secret to most like good sautés, and I don't know why it took this long, but I've seen saute instructions come all over the map, but the technique that's been working for me and the thing that's invaluable is the steam at the end. So you do like a pretty long pan fry, and then you throw some water in there, put a lid on it, and let it steam for like 2 minutes. And that's everything. That like wakes it all up. That was what I was missing for so long. All my sauteed vegetables would get really tough and hard. Now, my sauteed onions are like plump, have a great flavor and texture. I've had a lot of really good success with broccoli, preparing it that way. Right. Thank you, Loofbox. Yeah, I'm not the face cam isn't gone because my hair isn't perfect, because I assure you it is. Always is. But it's more the like repeated nose blowings. Y'all don't need to see that. Oh, veggies are easy to overeat on, but you don't notice it until you start getting gassy much later on. I think for me, it's like it's easier to prepare a normal serving of vegetables. I usually cook for myself or maybe 2 people, and a given vegetable is like kind of 2 servings by itself. So that's typically how I portion it out. Yeah, David, I got the Rona. But like if I'm sauteing a zucchini or something, then if it's 2 portions, eating half sauteed zucchini is pretty, that goes down pretty smooth. I didn't want Gobi to be here. Oh, when you were a kid, you used to think broccoli were little trees? What's wrong with that? Oh. Oh, Gobi. What have you done? Oh. What? Didn't know you could do that. Oh. It doesn't even cost you a turn? Yeah, if you if you work with fresh vegetables and prepare them in the right way, you really do get just delightful flavors and textures or not a lot of calories. Like you get that perfect like resistive crunch. Some sauteed broccoli. Oh baby. I usually throw a ton of garlic at it and then just salt and pepper. You could go for a COVID vacation. You know, Gweepies. It's funny because I was kind of thinking the same. And this level of sickness is like perfect. Where I could just sit around and do nothing and be like, but really I'm just like taking it easy. But I did just take a vacation, so I just took a really long break. That's why I'm sick actually. So can't really afford to. Well, probably could afford to. I can't say that. Oh yeah, oven roasted Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts have been clutch lately. And yeah, all those need is like salt and pepper and olive oil. Maybe a little dusting of Parmesan if you want to get a little kick. I don't remember where I'm going. I'm just walking back and forth like a moron. That spell really does a load of damage. Yeah, Chris, I agree. Rule is to double whatever the call of garlic is. Man, I go like triple sometimes. But it's still like, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to find the sweet spot. I've been dropping MSG in my stuff lately. That's been nice. Like, fingerling potatoes that have been like cut into long strips and then olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, MSG, salt, pepper. You can either roast or air fry. Hellstorm. Who learned that? Okay. Well, we got a new town. Ah, very good. Your mother was one of those anti-MSG people? Yeah. That was a weird thing. Okay. Wait, what? Papa. Papa. That's what she's saying while twirling around. Getting a good NPC twirl in. We got a missing villager. Goobiddy Billy. Goobiddy Billy. Goobiddy Billy. Goobiddy Billy. Goobiddy Billy. Rendelev. Goat's the only one making sense around here. Big Fly took my lunch. Now I'm hungry. Okay. A lot of solvable problems in this village so far. Goobiddy. This guy's running laps too. Hey. Hey. Okay, used to be a master flute craftsman. Now he's gone bonkers. Uh-oh, we got connections. You can make me a flute. Oh yeah, big fly for the frog cave. Frogs love eating flies. Certain ironclad rules you can bank on in any universe. Okay. I'd investigate these north winds, huh? Only Nicole can fix it. All right. Nicole. Are you Nicole? Hold on. A buddabub. A buddabub. A buddabub. A dub-a-dub. A bub-a-dub. That was it. Yeah, something's a bit wacky here, huh? A dub-a-dub. A bub-a-dub. Goobiddy-billy. Papa. They all have a certain feeling behind them, don't they? Papa. Papa. Flame shield. World mail. Ooh. Can't afford any of that. Okay. Winds, fly. I got a couple of leads now, I guess. Breath of Fire 1 is delightful. Having just a delightful time. So let's see here. I guess there's a north exit to the town. Indeed there is. Alright, what you got, flower? Well, papa. Papa. What happened? Nothing. Papa. Papa. Yeah, I knife. Goobiddy. This is a Super Nintendo game. Goobiddy. Oh, it's dungeon time. Oh. Aroo. He's coming for me. Watch out now. We got a rogue on our hands. Yeah, I saw there was a cave back there. I don't have a healer in my party. Oh, right, I can swap anytime I want. Who cares? Brah. He's got like a Battletoad's mouth. Oh, fucked! Absolutely fucked up. Damn, bro. Embarrassing. Actually, I guess if I have to beat one of these for every treasure chest, that's probably going to be a bit much. Dang. Herb acquired. Yeah, maybe I should backtrack for that cave. Ooh. This is a 93 game. I think you could argue the combat looks cooler than Final Fantasy VI's. The sprite work is more intricate for sure. They have different sprites in battle than they do in the overworld. So there's that. I think it gives them like a more zoomed in and more animation in combat. Enemies have more animation too, even if a lot of it is just sort of like bouncing and bobbing individual pixel layers. Still quite good though. Yeah, and playing this again, I'm kind of being reminded of a lot of the qualities that endeared me to it the first time around. Hey, Big Ronnie. Met you a long time ago at RTX 2018 After Party. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Call me a genuinely good guy. I appreciate that. Well, I'm a little sick right now, so unfortunately I'm hiding in the shadows, but I appreciate that. It's good to hear from you. All right, yes. Yes, I will backtrack. Oh, who's this guy? Blaze. Yeah. Slammed. Slam jam. Oh, how tough. You are recovering from COVID, huh? I hope to soon also be recovering from COVID. Yeah, a lot of people have expressed their condolences, though I have to admit it hasn't been the worst so far for me. I feel like my symptoms have been pretty light, just kind of like a bad cold. Maybe not even a bad cold, just a cold. But yeah, hopefully all those boosters are locking it up. Oh. Okay, that's the exit. Oh, yours was awful? Oof. Yeah, we'll see. The thing is, like, so far, it's nearly identical to a number of, like, common head colds I've had in the past. Exact same symptoms, progressing exactly the same way. Only this time I'm testing positive on a fast result kit, so... it is what it is. I feel like I don't have most of the symptoms that are commonly associated with COVID, but I guess there's more strains out there now. Oh yeah, you haven't gotten it yet? That was me for so long. It was the first time. But I did go on a boat with a bunch of other people. Dirty meat sack people. Coughing and snotting everywhere. Yeah. Bongo, the floating petri dish in the ocean. I definitely splashed around in some petri dishes. Ugh, you tested positive for 7 days, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. I'm wondering what the course of this is going to be. How were the oysters? Didn't have any oysters. I had a scallop. And shrimp. I had shrimps. And the answer is they were great. Phenomenal. Oh, you got COVID before there were even vaccinations? Ugh, yeah. Some of the horror stories from some of the earlier COVID cases are pretty terrifying. Chill. Hold on. Chill. Luck. I want my hero to be lucky. I cried when I went to Torchy's and my mind recognized the taste, or... Oh, the taste of the queso. Like when you got your taste back finally. That's a beautiful thing to eat, or to have, like, break through your perceptive barrier for the first time. Really? Yeah, Ronnie, I've heard that, like, the vaccination hit some people hard. It never really did that for me. Like the evenings that I would get it, because I've had many of them now, I would just kind of feel a little, like, floaty and groovy. Maybe a little chill here and there, but that was it. It kind of felt like taking a weak edible, to be honest. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of fascinated at how diverse the response to all of it has been. There really are just all kinds of bodies out there, and they're all so different. I've fired right over rod 2 and 3 and progressed directly to rod 4. Oh, what an unexpected boon. You think there's going to be some troll shit if I try to go into the cubby that doesn't have a treasure chest in it? There's got to be, right? Oh. Aru! They're still in Aru. That's cool. just now realizing Dragon Goku is doing far less damage. Maybe I just blew right past that, like, level curve. You guys have a game or games you revisit when you're sick? Like a chicken noodle soup of games. I've been insisting that JRPGs have a curative quality over the course of the last couple of days. It's never something that I like actually did as a tradition in my life, though. The past couple of times I've been sick. Let me think. One time I played all the way through Quantum Break. That was pretty cool. I think it's just kind of down to when it happens and whatever's in front of me. And then, yeah, you can kind of form a specific memory of associating playing through a game with a moment in time. Oh, Fallout New Vegas? Starting a new Evil playthrough? I wonder, is there more nuance than just doing the most evil thing? I guess it's just siding with the Legion, right? I guess, can you become one of Caesar's generals or something like that? I don't know what curse actually does, but it's gone. They're like baiting you. Do I want to fight 3 more of those stupid things for no reason? No, I don't. Would it just be 3 empty rooms? What if one of them just keeps going and there's a treasure chest? What if they do that shit? Because they probably would. Oh, you never been fully evil? I could kind of see... Excuse me. I could see going like full evil for a laugh now. I don't think there's any chance I would have the heart to do it the first time around. Now that it's fully in just like, oh, it's just a video game territory. Kind of into the main character having that like shaggy long fantasy hair. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yes, I was about to dedicate to running up this thing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the evil sides of DLCs? I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I guess there's some... Yeah. Yeah, I'll have some branching content. Have you been back to the UK since RTX? If I recall, you weren't a big fan at the time. Was I not? No, I think 2018 was the last time I've been there. Whatever grumpiness I might have had was probably due to other factors. Maybe. That's just me trying to like put myself in 2018 brain. But London was cool. I can't say I've seen much more of the UK than that. Went to some pretty cool bars in London. Got turned away from a few for not being fancy enough. Yeah, that's what Rahul said, is like that's just the thing in London. You got to dress nice if you want to walk into most places. I can appreciate that. Ooh. Bongo, thanks for the cheer. Well, my voice is always around. You didn't get a whole lot of Barney there. Oh. Got this dweeb already. Look at this guy. Yeah, because there was like cut-in art of this stone giant thing from a bit earlier. And I was just thinking it's been a while since they've done like a close-up on something like that. Oh man. Frickin' court. Ninja Gaiden style cut in. What'd you do? You throw potion on me? What'd you do to me? Uh-oh. I'm getting teeny tiny. That's fun. Look at that. You know what's weird? I remember the presence of a segment in this game when you like fought cockroaches and stuff because you were really tiny. But I didn't remember where it was or how it worked at all. Time to get Vord. Oh baby. It's not a JRPG unless people start like bending it towards their weird kinks, is it? Oh, he healed me. That's nice. Hey, look at him. Healy. I was just beating up like zombies and stuff. Yeah, how's that for some Mode 7? Oh, Village of the Rats. There's big trouble a-brewing. You don't say. In the Rat Village? Court may have shrunk me down with his devious potion, but he didn't bet on me making friends with the Rat Kingdom. We are the ratas. Do, 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 do. Still big trouble brewing. Big trouble brewing. Welcome to the Mouse Inn. Whimper, squeak, please help me. I'd like to. Alright. Oh, Cald. Thank you very much. was just coordinating inside games before hopped on the stream. Right now, I'm trying to evaluate whether or not I am well enough to be on today's episode. I thought I'd be good, but maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I might have blown my voice out streaming. Losing steam? I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Big trouble brewing. Deciding how hard I want to push myself. Also, like, if it's pretty unmistakable in my voice, and it sounds pretty unmistakable, like I can kind of hear it. It's one of those things where if like somebody just sounds different, it's kind of a distraction, I guess. I think it works for a stream because you kind of adjust, but if it's like an edited video. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm just fully sounding sick. Yeah, there'd be YouTube comments and stuff. And whatever, like pinning a comment would help, but again, I can just not be on the episode. It's one of the benefits of arranging stuff. Having a team. Zom 2. Finally. It's weird, I was just looking at Zom 1. Uh-oh. I was just looking at Zom 1 and being like, when am I ever going to get a new Zom? Well, the time is now, folks. Pleased to report the time is now. Where are you at as far as doing all the stuff you want to cure you in Yakuza 0? There's still plenty to do. Lots and lots. Ooh. You here to steal our food? I hate humans. You always cause trouble. Not at all fazed by the fact that we're very small. That ought to be new for them, but Yeah, I think I've taken over like one of the districts. And then there's still a ton of sub-stories to do. According to the lists. K-Roach. Killer Roach? Murder Roach? Chill. I guess it hits everybody. Roaches hate cold, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a massive upgrade to Nina's attack. Hellstorm. Yeah. Thump. God, it like stops the turn. Crap. I mean, this is okay. Now they've all gotten up. K-Roach is making me sweat here. See that? L-Storm. L-Storm. Oh! No! Thump. Damn, forgot. Forgot he needed to be healed, huh? Forgot about that one. That's a whoopsie. None of these are life. Feels really satisfying to hit a cockroach with a hammer and have it get obliterated. Hey, what's up, werewolf? Doing phenomenally. Hope you're doing well. Jesus. 90. How humiliating. Yeah. I couldn't stand the embarrassment. Was that the trouble that was brewing? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that was a pretty chalky fight. But don't worry, Mice Kingdom. You are free from the tyranny of the red cockroaches. Oh, they're all lined up. Hello. Oh, see, yeah. They're all very appreciative. Very good, very good. Have a nice rest at the Mouse Inn. Wait, they were just sitting on a cure potion? Cura. Oh. Am I... What? Yoop. The mice just had a potion to cure smallness. Alright. And then I went upstairs to the room with all the hover platforms. Oh, look at this nerd. I'm gonna beat his ass. Hey! Coming for you. Yeah, who knows what the D could stand for? Anything, really. Any number of things. Duck. Probably duck. Yeah, duh. Duh Knight. David Knight? Yeah, could be David. Darius Knight? His name is Darius Knight. And he's a vampire. But he feels bad about it. Drunken Avenger, thank you very much for the sub. I don't think there's any trickery in this room. Doesn't seem like there's any treasure chests or anything. Gotta go beat up this bald fuck. I'm gonna make you into monster fodder. Aru! Oh, he's feeding me a leveled up Aru. Alright. Oh, okay, you can only swap... Oh! I think you can only swap one character a turn. This is an interesting and specific limitation. Bongo, I didn't mean you. The stream is a pro-bald stream. Support our round and shiny friends. Ugh. Just screamed at her. Yeah, I haven't been playing Hitman. What's that all about? I got that roguelike mode. Ow. What's up with that? Blue. None of these seem like they really do all that much damage. Kill.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Freelancer's hard, but you can cheese it by Alt F4ing. Oh, does it just let you like jump back into the same seed? I didn't look at how much damage it did. Damn it. I was too focused on the meme. $100? Okay. Not bad, not great. It does more damage than Bo's physical attack, so still worth to keep around. Hey, wait, somebody's eating some beans? Is that what I just saw? Is somebody over here eating beans? Huh? 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 Let's see here. Eating some burgies with some baked beans? Yeah, seems like it. Beans verified. Alright, we got beans. Nice work, everybody. Oh yeah, Dreyfus, I was confused about that too. No, Freelancer is the roguelike mode they added to Hitman, World of Assassination. Now we're thinking about those beans. 9.5, there it is. My poison flower will send you into spiraling madness. Yeah, whatever. Aru. Karendalev. Oh, the lost boy. It's Nicholi. That flower made our people crazy and turned me into a monster. Let me help you. Your spell is too weak. Damn, Blue. Damn, Blue. Let you cast fucking Blizzard a couple times and now you think you're ice cold?
Alright, everyone. Chill.
Yeah, I'm CMK. It's alright, it's moving on. I don't feel too bad right now. Nicholi. Can't you tell a man from a monster? What they really need to do, since they ported Last of Us so successfully to TV, is to make a Breath of Fire show and just literally do the dialogue as is written in the game. Baked beans, the most southern food. You know, I had it in my head that a cobbler is the most southern. I think it's like it's a dish that I've never seen outside of the South. And it is so nutritionally horrific that, to me, it's an exclusive Southern dish, and I think it is the pinnacle of the complete lack of regard for calories or anything else. Burrito pie? Gumbo? That's Creole. I guess that's part of South. Blue. Oh. She said she can heal him, but now she needs oil. Find a frog. You got it. The frog cave. There's a few frogs in the frog cave. Go. Oh, she's like screaming at me, so everybody's running away. Wait, she's out of my party now? What the fuck? Yeah, Grits is old. I mean, Grits is just like gruel. Like oatmeal. It's hard to class Cajun food as Southern because it has so many influences from other non-Southern sources. Yeah, to me, it's like maybe under the same umbrella just because it's geographically adjacent, but to me, very different, yeah. Cajun food versus Southern food. Really don't understand grits. There's not a whole lot to get. It's mash. It's just like, grits is more about what you put on it or in it. Think of it like it's just a base. Yeah, if you put cheese in it, then it has a bit more flavor, but it's pretty neutral by itself. Like oatmeal. Gruel. People like potato, yeah. Game have an in-game map. It has a world map, but that's an item you have to find. Yeah, it's got this, but it doesn't like map out dungeons for you, unless it does that later, maybe. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Hey folks, I've returned. Shaking my Switch out of sleep mode. This music is very intense. All right, I have to go get a frog. I have to go to the frog cave. And then the snake lady wizard stared at me like it was stupid to not know what that meant. And then she screamed at me and I ran off. Hey, Gorgonon, thank you very much for the sub. You have deep memories of playing Breath of Fire 3? I have never played Breath of Fire 3. I would like to. And yes, Captain. So this is in reference to a clip that played during MediaTek. Basically, somebody playing like, I think it was like Tiger Woods 96, 7, something like that. It might have been before it was Tiger Woods. PGA Pro Tour, I think it was called before that. Anyway, it was a segment about esports actually in the 90s. People having online tournaments, and then one of the participants in the tournament was someone who suffered from ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease. So there was an interview with somebody. Excuse me. Oh, pretty emotional stuff. And then, yeah, Captain, who of course works in the medical industry, implores people to donate to research for ALS and Parkinson's and the like. Three is actually amazing. I'm excited. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, Nina's a killer now. Yeah. I'm looking like this is such a sprite-focused game already. So it's exciting to see, and also Capcom had very good sprite artists. That doesn't sound too good. Disease that buries you in your own body. I may be diseased right now, but I don't feel buried. I don't feel like... My body still feels like it's alive, you know? Oh wait, I need fish. Eesh. He's cheesing for his profile pic so hard. It's almost like he knows he's on a fake ID with a smile like that. So let's see here. I think Frog Island was down here. Hey, Iceman, thank you for the sub. I think this was it. This isn't it. This might be it. Is this it? Not it. Not it. Actually, wait a second, because it was near the base, like military base, which means it'd be like up and to the right, northeast. I just realized the developer direct happened, and nobody said anything about id Software still. What do you think they're doing, huh? What do you reckon? Here we go. Oh, see you, Ronnie. Thanks for watching. Nice hearing from you again. All right, frogs. You gotta go. Time for you to do what I want. I want a G-fly. I'm hungry. I can eat a very big G-fly. Okay. He wants a G-fly. Do you like frogs? Have some oil. It's sweet and tasty. You eat it? You eat frog oil? We're doing this to heal Artichoke, or whatever his name is, so that he can do whatever he needs to do. Repair the bridge? I can't remember what his deal is. I need a G-fly. What Retro Studio is doing before they took over Prime 4 is my big question. Huh. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder studios like that, how often they're just kept on a simmer. Like, just make prototypes. Just keep making prototypes. We'll know what we want to greenlight when we see it. But I feel like studios can maybe spend 3 or 4 years just rolling on prototypes if they have enough money. I'm surprised Rocksteady was able to like go so long without releasing anything. I don't know where they're getting their money from. They were acquired, but that doesn't mean they cannot make any money. Just surprising, that's all. I guess we're about to get killed the Suicide Squad. All right, I gotta teleport to August Tunlin. I don't remember where the dude had to fly. Okay, it's not here. Try Gust. Yeah, it'll be cool to see Prime 4 again. What? Oh, dude. What if, like... I mean, I guess if it's a Nintendo Direct, you'll know right away. But how sick would it be if, like... It's one of those game trailers where you don't know what it is right away. And it looks fucking badass. And, like, Samus stomps onto the camera. And you're like, oh! That'd be pretty sick. On my Switch for Prime 4 in 2017. I think, well, Nintendo's output is just good. Like, I think they do a pretty good job with just themselves making good software. Because Splatoon 3 is pretty sick. I mean, Breath of the Wild is so good. Breath of the Wild 3 is a PSX game, but like most PSX RPGs, it's essentially a Super Nintendo era JRPG with some experimental stuff. Minigames? Okay. Soundtrack is top-notch, jazzy stuff, sprite work fantastic, sweet code and level sprites. Excellent. That's kind of what I was thinking. Given the focus on sprite work and art in this game. That if they went on to PlayStation, they would just go bananas with it. Capcom did that in the early days. Again, thinking about Mega Man X4 and how amazing that game looks. All right, yes, Caveman. So yeah, it's exciting to think about a exciting, but maybe a little tedious if... Oh, he's to the side now. If there's just like a ton of masturbatory animations all over that game. Does that make combat move really slow? Because there's so many like flourishes. Suikoden moved along at a decent clip. Everyone just had kind of like a rhythm to their attacks. I guess Suikoden also had that thing where people attacked at the same time. That shit blew my mind. I was like, oh, the future's now, bitch. The next generation. Multiple turns at once in a JRPG. I'm gonna fuck this fly up. I'm gonna feed you to a frog for some oil. I'm hungry, but I don't like cheese. Alright. G-fly. Is this G-fly? It is G-fly. That was close. Oh, battles move about as fast as they do in this game. Yeah. This game's at kind of the tail end of speed. It'll be faster. A bit more flash to some stuff. Sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna fly this fry. Oh no, why did I do that? Oh! Oh! Ugh. I'm used to Nina's turns not being that important if there's no healing to do, but now she actually does damage, so... Sort of. That's not that much damage. It's an Iki's worth. Whatever. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is my first time getting COVID. Gorgonon? As far as I know, I suppose it's always possible that I had it and just didn't test or know it. Take him back to the frog. We received G-Fly. I wouldn't say that I'm sore. I have some mild soreness, but largely just been taking Tylenol, and that's been helping. Yeah, it's just kind of like a cold. It's just a normal, little boring head cold. Oh, the backaches were your biggest symptom. Like I did a 1 week back workout? Huh. Just because maybe you were tensed up all the time? Oh, interesting. Yeah, the big thing with me, I guess, is just running nose. So I'm pausing a lot, as you can see, to wipe my nose and such. Oh god. Ultra Mega Church. No. Camera's specifically off, so there is no nose cam. I feel like I sound nasally and snortily enough. You can hear it, right? You don't need to hear the the gurgles, the snurgles. Oh, you weren't sleeping? Yeah, eesh. It's been fine for me. I haven't lost that much sleep. All right, back to Frog Cave. Frog Cave. You sound like a nerd. Oh. Can't believe I've been power slammed on my own stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I sound sick. That's probably not the most appealing thing to listen to. But I feel strongly about the healing and power and connectedness that we all feel through Breath of Fire right now. Yeah, I still have my sense of taste. I can still smell and taste. I have no fever. Sick isn't sick nasty, not sick nasty. Sick. Nasty sick. You see the new DC plans? Yeah. I mean, whatever. It's the most nothing properties. It's like they asked James Gunn, Guardians of Works, just pick some of Guardians like obscure characters and let's invest for 100 million into them. Maybe. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm qualified enough to make comparisons. It seemed fine to me. Then again, I don't especially care. It was a bit odd. I mean, I think Booster Gold is a great pick for a show. I would watch Booster Gold before I watch any boring fucking dude. This fucking guy. Here he is, bang, he's got spandex, yes. But he can sneeze strongly or something. No, I like, I mean, that's what I thought was fun about Peacemaker, is the character was kind of a joke, sort of. And I think you can get a lot of character work done inside of that. So, yeah, I would much rather watch a Booster Gold show. That was actually... Out of all of it, the fact they're going to make a Booster Gold show was the only thing where I was like, yeah, I'll watch that shit. I mean, I'll probably watch Superman, right? It's interesting. Maybe, hopefully. It was weird to me that, like, the first thing he led off with was, guess what, baby? Everything's connected. That's what I'm pledging my life to. I was like, was there a lot of, like, is that why people don't like DC? They were like, things need to be more connected. It seemed like it was presuming that the number one ask was that. And I was like, okay, whatever. If that makes somebody happy, that's great. It also just seems like a big pain in the ass. It seems like there's going to be a lot of arbitrary restrictions. Like video games tying into movie events and stuff. I guess if it's just like references, then fine. But I don't know. Weird thing to lead with. Has been very disconnected in contrast to Marvel. Yeah, I guess Marvel's what, like TV and movie? There hasn't really been any like video game stuff. All right, frogs. Guess what? I got your Goru Mayfly. You can eat a very big G-fly. You give me a G-fly, I'll load you up with oil. I will saturate you. I guess Marvel's Avengers has MCU skins in it, so there's that. Can you believe people finished that game, Marvel's Avengers, and said, this story's good? Like, the kindest I can be is that it just wasn't finished. But damn. There were 2 good cutscenes. I guess that feeling kind of lingered. G-Fly sounds like a 90s sex pill? Hell yeah. Next to the register. I loved Marvel's Avengers. I'll admit I loved it way more than it deserved. Yeah, I mean, what's the point in holding a grudge? And if people liked it, then great. Wait, what? I got the oil. All right, oil. Now I go back to... Just, yes, where the boy is. The boy. These people got paid for making that game. Yeah, that's something to look at. I guess it's nice that somebody made that game. Because if somebody didn't make it, then we'd all think, wouldn't it be cool if somebody made exactly what it sounds like Marvel's Avengers is? You know? Like a beat 'em up where you can level up and get new skins and punch robots, fly around with your friends, punch some more robots and level up more. It's all there, right? I don't know. Marvel's Avengers is fascinating. It's kind of a testament to just the jazz of video game creation. You can check off all the boxes, but somehow not have a cohesive product that's more than the sum of its parts. It's just a pile of video game assets and a clunky fighting system. I was just bummed at the combat system. It wasn't fun or like technical. It just wasn't technical at all. You had very little room to do anything. Teleport. But instead of focusing on that, we should all pray at the altar of Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely fantastic game. Like, that's one of those games that I was just afraid would never get made anymore. Minimally interactive cinematic experience game with like a narrative arc over the course of the game, like cutscenes, mini games, just like a real fun ride. Like I was the only person that didn't like Guardians very much. It's fine. Oh, wait a minute. It's not here. Is it? Not here. Is it? Oh, where was I? Is it up here? Wait a minute. Go to the house with a bonkers old man. Alright. I think the BBDB the BBDB guy? The BBDB. Are you? Goodibididibee. Goodbidididibee. Goodbidididibee. Goodibidibidibee. Oh, there's a secret pit. Oh. This game, are you a fish? Or are you just wearing a fish helmet? Well, that was a fish man. His name is Gobi. And he can turn into a giant fish. I don't know where it would be. Usually you have to like shove a barrel or something. Gobi. Where's that stupid child I have to heal? Artichoke, there you are. Slap him in the face with some frog oil. Nick Holy. You dispose of the flower. Blue looks into the crystal ball. Crystal ball has exploded. That could be seen as a bad omen, but I wouldn't worry about it. That's it? Thanks. It'll be okay, really. Alright. Cool. Okay. Alright, guess I'll go deal with the plant then. Go to Dragon Church first. Damn, I got snuck up on. Sneeze crawled its way across the room and jumped on me. Goo-goo-dibbidi. Goo-bibbidi. Goo-dibbidi. Goo-dibbidi. Yeah, there was a lot of banter. It was a bantery game. I feel like games might be over-bantered. Oh, here's this asshole. Good timing. My flower is hungry and you are perfect plant food. I'm gonna spank your ass, Court. Fucking Court. I'm making it pretty satisfying to beat him up, though, I gotta admit. He's like run away multiple times. Watch Northern Lion play Midnight Suns. 90% of the game was banter. Gameplay looks good, though. Damn. I mean, I should be into Midnight Suns. It's like, it's super my thing, I think. But it's a banter fest too, huh? Don't get away from it. A memory that haunts me of a sneeze that snuck up on me once. I was in 5th grade and I was checking a homework of a girl that I liked. I snotted all over her homework and she got so damn mad at me. Ugh, God. Yeah, it's hard to bounce back from that one. That's rough. Good for you for being able to go to sleep, though, without rattling around in your brain. Damn it. Oh, that's just Marvel writing these days. Witty quips, banter, one-liners, movie over. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's not a whole lot of screen time devoted to character development, is there? I mean, they're popcorn entertainment. Can't really hold them to a standard they didn't ask to be held to. I think what's scary is when people start mistaking that for like the way that writing ought to be done, or like good complete writing. Thinking that that's like a trend or an ideal to chase. Definitely feels like Forspoken was written to be like Marvel. It like, I guess Joss Whedon is what a lot of people associate it with, but I guess there's a connection there too. Boss fight is weirdly easy. It's just kind of time consuming. It's really a wasted turn. I just trade one turn whenever they poison. Phew. We got some things shifting around. There is some motion. What's really fun is when you dredge up one memory of embarrassing yourself in front of a girl that opens up the floodgates for a bunch more. Yeah, all the interconnected pathways lighting up to put you in a state of terminal cringe. Oh, wait, hold on.
All right, everyone. Chill.
I like how it cuts off. It makes it even more annoying. Embarrassed. Humiliated. He's gonna run away again. Papa. Whatever it was. Well, we're good now? We're good? Okay. You got the Batman and Robin logo tattooed? Nice. Nice. That's the one with the sweet chrome accents, right? Oh, they're all normal now. Only Nicholi can fix it. I gotta go check out on Nicholi. Making a man into a monster. How horrible. Man, that's so cool. I think if you watched Batman and Robin and you said, this is going to be my personality forever, you made the right choice. I think that decision has only borne fruit over the decades. George Clooney, Arnold. It's got everyone. Uma Thurman. Chris O'Donnell. Alicia Silverstone. The guy that plays Alfred, he was in there. They got Alfred back. Probably some more people. Did you know that Dawn the Dragon Wilson is in Batman Forever, though? Yeah, we're not talking about Batman. Did you know Jon Favreau was in Batman Forever? We're not talking about Batman Forever. Not now, but did you know that? Wait, Nicholi's back. Yeah, Uma Thurman rules, by the way. She's the most fun thing about Batman and Robin. She's awesome. Any scene with Uma Thurman in it is so much fun. And Arnold is kind of unintentionally fun. He kind of always has one level of cheese that he's always at. And he is that level of cheese again, and it still kind of works. Like, I mean...
All right, everyone. Chill.
Well, the Ice Age. Like, it still works. It's still timeless. Incidentally. Oh yeah, that's right. Bane was in that. Who was Bane? He's just some guy. He was like wearing a mask the whole time, and all he did was grunt. Yes, Captain. I reflect often on how incensed Tommy Lee Jones must have been on set every day. He was just like personally offended by Jim Carrey. What is it? What do you say? I cannot sanction your buffoonery. That's excuse me. God damn. How did he get in? How did he get in that mess? How did Tommy Lee Jones get cast in Batman Forever? Was it just like the biggest payday of all time? What's going on wrong with my party right now? Oh, his kids really wanted him to? It was his payday too. I hope that given enough time, we'll all appreciate Triple X3 like we appreciate Batman Forever. Maybe I'm being a little aggressive there, believing the best in people. But what can I say? I'm a romantic. Yeah, I haven't added his Boss Coffee ads yet. That's on me. I gotta do that. Crap. It does a lot of damage. Going to be very consuming to try to like. What do I do? Because if Nina's in, well, maybe she just won't. Maybe she won't get hit by that every turn. But yeah. Otherwise, I just have to have everyone use a healing item. Ah, crap. Forgot that he usually goes last. Ooh, okay. Oh boy, I hope it doesn't have a really long second wind. Ugh. Look at him sticking his hand up. Christ. Close one. What? Oh, it's him. He turned into a monster again. Huh. Yeah, suddenly blessed? If you were to refinance, it would double your monthly payment? Well, I guess then the way to think about it is, you got the break already. You've been enjoying the break this whole time. Are interest rates just way higher right now? They are, right? Try to keep inflation down? Yeah. So yeah, why would you ever do that? Maybe we go from 660 to 1200. Yeah, why? Why? Yeah, there's zero. What would you get, like a chunk of money up front or something? Or you just have to pay it off faster? Where's that money going? If you're just bumping up your interest rate, that doesn't seem to be like a good idea. I'm not a financial advisor, but I feel like maybe paying more in interest optionally is not the wisest move. Okay, what am I doing now? Okay, so hold on. I fixed the bridge. I guess that's up, probably. Dude, you're mint. Thank you for the sub. Oh, you get $10,000 in cash. Okay. So your payment would go up by $500, $540, and you get $10,000. So let's see here. Let's. Oh yeah, that's not a good deal for you. So let's see here. If you had $10,000, how long would it take you? It's only like 20 months, and then you'd have burned that $10,000. So by the time you're like more than 20 months into your refinanced lease, you'll be paying out more than you ever took in. And I'm gonna, well, not lease, but mortgage. I'm gonna assume your mortgage is probably a little longer than that. I guess the only way that would make sense is if you like needed 10K to do some home improvement project right now that would raise the value of the house more than that, but I don't know, it sounds like a bum deal. I'm not a financial advisor. Oops. Okay. There. Oh, I did the double name read? My bad. I'm pretty medicated right now, so my brain's just kind of doing whatever it feels like. I'm gonna hit this guy with a 9.5. Here we go. Damn. Oh, the belly flop. Frog splash. What else we got? A little F-ball. Why do I keep healing him before I turn into a dragon? Why do I do that? Somebody explain it to me. Oops, wait, hold on.
All right, everyone. Chill. Chill.
Getting better at timing it, I think. Just doesn't do that much damage. He just has a ton of life. He's a big, chunky boy. Yeah, Nina's doing as much damage as Ox. How rad is that? that seems fine. The DCU stuff, whatever. I'm happy for the people who are happy. I hope that they are happy. And that when they crawl into their bed, they hunker down into their little Batman sheets, wear their little Superman underoos. I hope that they sleep very soundly tonight, thinking about all the comic books that are going to be superhero movies. Like Comic Santa. Ooh. I think it's too little too late, but whatever, it's movies, see them or don't. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I hope that people do or don't enjoy all of these films according to their specific likes and dislikes. Ah. 30. Pathetic. I did appreciate, though, however staged or like rehearsed, whatever, it did convey, I think, that James Gunn is pretty dorkily excited for some of this stuff. So, in that regard, good video. If I'm convinced of anything, it's that James Gunn is really excited to make all this stuff. And honestly, that was the vibe I got from Zack Snyder, and I liked his DC stuff. I did. It was, they were Zack Snyder films. But that's what I signed up for, so I was down with it. I guess the thing that I liked most about Zack Snyder's DC films is that even they seem to really get off on just the cinematic depiction of those characters. So there was just a ton of posing and hero shots and like cool like comic spread photo shot or like photo sequences and stuff. Not so nearly on the nose as like Age of Ultron's splash page, but there was a smarmy moodiness to those movies. Snyder fans have ruined a lot of what little enjoyment I had of his DC stuff. I'm lucky enough to have largely ignored that. I know that people get all worked up about it, but I've been very blessed to just be ignorant. This is a chunky frog. Flat boy. There we go. There we go. That's the good stuff. He's gone again. Damn it. Bridge is ready. Cross it and journey on to Scand. I'd love to. I'm excited to see Scanned. I feel like I've been building up to this for a while. Some NPCs have been mentioning Scanned for a while. And actually, kind of trajecting the sound of my voice. I think scanned might be where I need to step away from the stream. I got to give my old windpipes a rest. Starting to get a little scratchy in there. I want to see scanned though. Oh, there's two of them. They hit me with both spells. This might be bad. Just kill his ass. You know, I ought to be able to put it away. Yes. It all hurts. Alright, where the hell is scanned? Maybe this will tell me. What? That's so far away. Oh boy. Got a dangerous trek in front of us. Ugh. No. Oh, now I'm in a real pickle. I'm like a turn behind. Cast again. Maybe they only cast it once. It's like your punishment for getting this random encounter. Oh, I appreciate that, Bongo. Glad you had a good time. That's as always is the goal. Have a chill time. Oops. Use some healing herbs. Absorb the video games. I'm gonna tactically deploy a strange mist. Is that well down there? I think I ran into that before. What the hell? Why is there a person there? What? What? This scanned? Oh. The mole people? Oh no. Moat has trapped Mogu in the world of dreams. Damn. Need an item from Tunlin. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Yeah, okay. Oh. Alright, I gotta go to Tunlin. I hope I remember that. And just shoved like a rag in my hands. Cowl. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. And I can go understand the flautists. Flautas. Oh man, that sounds good. Chicken flautas? Oh baby. I guess flautas are flour tortillas and ketos are corn? I actually think I prefer corn, if I'm being honest. But I'll take a flauta. It's cool. Alright, I just saved. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I'm gonna do some script prep on Inside Games because we got some hot game news to cover. And luckily, I have professional news team that can record the episode without me. So I'm going to prep that. I got to alter the script a little. And then I'm going to take it easy. I would keep streaming, but I don't think my voice can handle it, or that I should try to push it. So that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And hey, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully play more Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. That and Dead Space Remake. And actually Forspoken. I want to go back and play that. I think about it. I'm thinking about it. A lot of good games out. That's great. It's good to be a gamer. Remember I said that. All right. Catch you next time, everyone. Bye. Jesus.